So my name is Bologna. I've woken in this strange world. A Roman war goddess in these sands of time. And yet this strange symbol I must touch. Something was chasing me, or something was urging me in a strange dream. And yet, fate awaits me. Okay. Welcome to... This will be my full playthrough, but edited, of the Garden of Eyes mod. The class we're going to start with, and I've got already some recordings of this, but we're going to edit this because it would be far too long. And streaming doesn't work for me anyway, so edited is the best option, and the full game, because they continually are updating this. So quick rundown of the classes. They will add classes in the future. Vanilla, but it's still modded. These are modded. The last one they've updated recently, and the area was this one here. This is what we're going to be starting with. This gives us the best chance, and it spawns us in a location in the mountaintops that was modded a couple of months ago up there, and we're taking it from there. So, for the time being, because I've already done this is all was modded, this area up here. So this is June 2025. This was done a couple of months ago. So, going down, we are just getting out of here. So you just fell from that cage down there. I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm just going to let the game talk for itself. But one thing we're going to do, we're getting the hell out of this area. One, which I know it's extremely tough up here. But we'll be coming back up here later. With fat roll. Anyway, so let me see the best way to go to get out. I think, yeah. Take the gloves off. There's quite a lot of loot up here to get. I did find out, but we're just gonna get out of here, especially if you jump. Oh no! There you go. It's a good way to start. Perfect way to start. So we are a flame monk. So fuego, which is Spanish. Fire, la chica, Spanish for girl. Just easiest what it says, fire girl. So it is fuego la chica. So we do have a starting gift here. The sword's quite good. So with the recording, we're just gonna start off this area where we start. It's a difficult area. This armor is very, very heavy. So we're just going to start off, and I am not going to talk a lot because the whole playthrough is going to be extremely long. That's why I want to edit it, and I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but I want to keep until like an hour and a half of edited videos. We'll take it from there. Right, here we go. They've completely changed how this class starts, but we're going to be coming back here. We're going to be going very, very quickly from here as well. But I've got a lot of these recordings, so we'll keep that in, because this mod is hard. You must escape the prison. Okay, right. So just got to get on bearings, because you can get out of here quite quickly is what I want to do, because I tried up here before and it's a little bit difficult to fight the enemies around here. Still get our ruins, we mostly die, but not here. If you pull that lever, that is the way to go. But the enemies are quite strong up here, so the idea is basically a setup. So I think, because I know when I just fell there, there's trying to see. So it is over that way. Right. We'll come back up here later. This is the kind of way to go, but we got no horse, nothing. We'll come back up here. We'll do this, which I've never done. We've done a lot, but the necklace, it's all going to be done later. So the best bet is let's see. Alright. It's not that way. It's... I can't see it at the moment. So I mean, you do come this way, but the torn page, is that art? No, it's not. You just looped around here. Is it above? Right. I think, yeah, from here, the best bet to do is, because we'll come back up here later, so I want to do as little as talk as I can, is to go to here, because they changed all this around, so, yeah, because one, you haven't got your horse, and it's explained a lot better like this. Right. Yeah, that's it. Bandit curve sword 1. What we're gonna do is, got no horse, we are getting out of here, and I think the best way is this way. Yeah, we got no horse. And it's not even worth going that way. This is totally how this way of the Garden of the Eyes works. It will tell us when we get down to here, but we've got a good chance we most probably die going across here. We might not, but last time I did because he can't reach us anymore now. Usually what's happened when I've done this before, we got stuck in the cracks and you're out of bounds and you die and you get caught and then you're spawn over here. Anyway. Right. We'll be going back that way in the distant future. While we build on his character. Oh god. So the idea is with this, because I've done this and recorded this before, but this depends which one we do. We mostly start with this. I think they wouldn't. They did change this. We just have to make it to the rolled medallion. Just up in the mountain tops. It's too tough up there with no horse, only what you've got. So I need to beat this game finally. And we're going to start as today. So things will change in this game as time progresses. Because there's a lot of content on here, so I don't know how long it's going to take to edit, but it's one mod I've never finished, so that's the goal, and I'm going to edit it myself. So here we go, the millennia, and she'll tell us.
Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless, without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Roundtable hold. You are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily, are you familiar? You may also that. It will lead you, even if it. Grace to castle, the home of the. It's time to castle if you see. It's time to castle if you see.
Let's see. What is that? Longbow +4.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play Turning Root to aid you. You need own to the foot of... Then it's summon me. I bequeath. Use it. It will summon Torrent. Treat him with...
So the objective of us starting up here is the Dectus Medallion here, the invitation, and the Dectus Medallion there. So you got to kill 2 bosses there, so we get the Dectus Medallion and we can get down to here. All the other classes, the only 2 classes that start up here is the fire guy, the fire monk, and the frenzied guy. The others all start down the bottom. So yeah, you don't have to do what we just done. But anyway, so what it is, it'll be Godskin, the thin guy. You need to get the invitation as well, and also Godskin. This is in Volcano Manor. This is Godskin, the fat one. So skinny and fatty. That's it. We got our thing, which we can change. So I'm not going to do a lot of talking. It's only at the beginning, because there's a lot in this game. So we're picking up some upgraded weapons. We can't go down south until we've beaten the bosses. Listen, it's not hard. The mod lets you have all the weapons and everything in the game. We might take some of the fire, some of the steeds. That's about it. I'd rather earn things and get things like that. So they've redone this armor as well. So this is the last class they really worked on. So I think they've done this about a couple of months ago, this class. They've really worked on it. I think we're just going to get a lot of repeated dialogue of millennia.
Of the finger made they serve, but I can play turning root to aid you. You need O to the foot. Then it summon me. I bequeath. Use it. It will summon Torrent. Has treat him with.
Eventually, she'll take us at the round table. So, I will not be doing hardly any talking through this. It's just the beginning bit, because I do know we've already played a lot of this, but it's time to get the recordings done and get this edited as well as I can do it. This is a sort of one of the first areas. There is an area where we can level up quite quickly, but it's only good for so long. So I think we might get to the round table. We'll explore the round table for a bit.
Me. To determine if you had. It seems Torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering plate.
Okay, we do this.
Very well. Let my hand.
So you have a codex here, which I've already read, which tells you about the game. And I'm just going to explain something about this, which I already know. So if we head over here, you can grab every single item in the game, but read this. Some of the horse steeds are okay to get, but if you read this, this is a cheat store. If you want to try some of the mod equipment, it's not part of the main experience, as you can find all the items in the mod's normal progression. So it's just like the general stuff, because this is huge, this place. It's like they've just put it in we fight Elden Beast. Then you got fear. We won't do the hugs and whatnot. There's a few items you can grab there, but I never do. As this is, we are finally going to edit this and play it, and I want to leave the talking. There is an item you can grab there, but you can jump down, but it's not necessarily scared at the moment, but we just do the basics at the moment, because we can't go anywhere, because there's here just normal, just shoot the ordinary people, like.
I'm, well, the honor of one. By the way, she's my servant. Take your eyes off if you find her.
Just Deadliest, everyone's favourite character.
Oh, I can't remember very well. It is sick.
So they've got their own bosses, so there's normal bosses, DLC bosses, vanilla bosses, which are normal, and Garden of Eyes bosses, their bosses, which are the most difficult.
Oh, welcome to I teach and explore so that one day ensuring. By the way, you do most tarnish. You are well. May the Golden Order shine.
I don't believe I'm known as heed man. Those who live all the more. Unless you.
With this class, you start off as we'll see here, because this is where this is. I know where this is based. We'll get to this at some stage. This is obviously, you recognise this guy. This is our upgrade guy.
You're a new face, no matter how loud you're.
Shop items. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. You go up to 4, but a little bit later, this will go to 5 to 6. So there's a quick way of getting ruins. Here, up here, don't have to really do nothing. There's a midnight difficulty, which you just make it into midnight to get some more ruins. Here. Now, 2 modded talismans. Now, I do know I've played about a quarter of the game, but I stopped it and I thought, right, okay, we're going to edit this. So, well, I've been part of the Garden of Eyes for about 6 months, so now it's time to edit it. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I think it's in a good place. So we're going to do that. So these, I know what they do. They're okay. But there's a lot more in here than that. This is your dummy. But the idea, we'll get some stuff. Then what I'll do is, I'm gonna stop the recording, because I don't want. I just don't know what direction this is gonna go. Whether I'm going to leave some of my voice out. We'll leave some in to explain what the mod is about. Because there's various NPCs, which is normal here. Everything's here. As I come back out, where did we go? So we was here. So about, I want to avoid some areas. So about here we can level up fast. So we're gonna avoid this. We should have got another steed, because this is like the Fire Monk steed. So when we so this part here is easy to level up in. This here, there's some sort of war going on here. There's two factions. I really don't know. There's two factions fighting each other here. Just gonna get out of the way. There's a modded dungeon. I've never figured out how to get in there. Oh, there you go. See, it's because we haven't leveled up or anything, you know. I'm not gonna edit out the deaths because I expect we're gonna die a lot, you know. But from here, we just didn't make the grace. Considering this armor is very, very tanky, like I couldn't even wear it properly because I was fat rolling. We didn't have the horse. You got lightning. There's some weapons here you can nab as well. Really, we want to be. I think it's just a rune arc, isn't it? That's a sword key. So there's a weapon over there. I don't really want to go with the frenzied weapon. It's quite good if you can nab it, but it takes way too much stamina, in my opinion. We're going to do something else. So here, so you can grab some ruins. But the best thing about this here is you make this into midnight and you can go into middle here and you can level up very, very quickly. So it might explain why 1 minute we're this level, next minute we're level 50 or 60. Midnight difficulty comes naturally, but you can force it, you know. First thing I'll do is get everything where we can't, you know, I'll just put it into health at the moment. So pastime. Have I got? No, I haven't got a torch. Right. It's just here. So if we wait here. So you get more ruins at night. The enemies you can see all dotted around here, they got purple eyes. It means the difficulty. So you get a lot of ruins. So just stand on this plaque, even though it's little, you should put a marker there, but it's gonna move every single time. Every time you warp. But having this, and what I'll do is we'll stop the recording there, and what I'm going to do is just record some bullet points of just the important bits of the game. Then we're not going to do. Well, I'll decide whether I talk or put music in it. But the first episode is explanation, because I do know quite a bit about the mod. This is the first time we've got shine and do a really good edit, you know? So you get about 13,000, so it's up 39 minutes at the moment. So to keep it in midnight mode, you have to warp to there. And that's mostly the safest bit, where I was on that sort of plaque bit there. Because if you level up, you have to start it again. So it's just like a rinse and repeat, because these guys are very, very powerful. And I roughly know where it is. Sometimes you can lose the direction here, so it's just here on this plaque. Now I've done this quite a lot, because they did nerf something they did underneath, but it doesn't, it's too late now. Down in Mogwin Palace, because I did stream a lot of this game, then I thought, okay, now we're gonna edit it, but we never beat the game, so I don't know what these guys are fighting over. It's because there's the own law. You got these guys over there that are faith. You've got the ones over here that because I've got all their weapons. You can pick their weapons up around here. Then you got the frenzied guys. You've got a frenzied cave over there, which is, it tells you about it. I've never worked out how to get in there, but we'll soon find out, because we're doing the full playthrough of this. So I've never finished the mod, and I really, really like this mod. I think it's fantastic. So less talking, more gaming, and hopefully I can do myself proud. But we won't keep, you can see we're getting, see the minute I level up, we will go out the mode and you'd have to come back into it. So you can run around on a horse pit, but we're in the dark, but I will guarantee you now, the mobs around here would absolutely destroy you. Yeah, because it's happened to me before, with the lightning one-shotted, and until you get a little bit higher later on. This armor is heavy armor, you know, it's no lightweight. But you can see one of those things hit us over. We didn't even level up then, so as you can see, this is an easy way to level up, and I shall keep it stump from now on. And we'll cut back to when we have to do this up here, this up here, and this up here, and the whole thing has up. And what also they've done here, this is recent as well, they've redone the whole map, and that's the Garden of Eyes logo, and obviously the DLC is underneath there. So we've never got that far, so we'll level up, and even though I just like to get things at 10. Okay, 10. Strength, yeah, so it is strength, yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. the recording and carry on with this. Okay, so we've been leveling up a bit up here. Do level up quite fast at the beginning. So what I'm going to do is now, because it's in midnight mode, go to the round table and level up those weapons. Because this guy here, Marcel Sombers, I'm just going to level up these couple because you can grab some ones. I'm going to try and do something a little bit different with the weapon that I normally go for.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arm.
So, one. So that one's smithing, okay. It will change a little bit later. It will go to 5 and 6, and would easily be able to, you know, I think it's an event when we kill these guys up here. You get some natural upgrades going into there. So what I'll do is just leave it for there, and we're just going to continue what we're doing, and I'm just going to do various bits of recording, and it'll be the first part, and I just might edit out all the recording, not the recording, the voice, but the first part is to explain about the game, you know, that's it. The leveling up system, what you have to do, and yeah, there's a lot in this game, so we'd leave it at that. Okay, time for a bit of a loot run. Not loot, well yeah, loot. There's some weapons around there we can grab, but I've been in midnight mode leveling up. It's raining because one of the talismans. So we're gonna see if we can nab, because these are pretty tanky, so we can charge here, and it's the frenzied. Secretary. So there is something up here, I know, but it might be over the other side. There's 2 weapons you can get here. I've used them, you know, plenty of times, but one might. We'll just have a look, because these are tanky, these guys. Really difficult to get into there. I haven't got a clue, never done it, but within time. So actually that's a painting. Not helping having the talisman on, because it's got item discovery, but it makes it rain. It might be. One, but not the one. We're not going to use this weapon, no. This is what these guys, they're fighting each other with. The other one is down here. So if I reset, because you have to grab it. Totally different. So what we'll do. If I take this talisman off, and then it'll stop raining. There is one weapon. It's a frenzied weapon. It's a dual weapon. It's okay, but it's very stat heavy requirement. I think it's. There you go, that's it. Got it. Now I've used this a lot. When I mean it's stat heavy requirement, it is loads of faith, loads of endurance, loads of everything, and yeah, but I've struggled with bosses with that weapon, so just gonna leave it there for a minute. But so because these are that's the puzzle up in the top, which is no. This weapon here, so it's 20 dex. That one there, which comes from here, which is 10 faith. But I've used these, I've had these at plus 10, and I've also been level like 300. So, and we've done about a quarter of the bosses, but it was streamed. So, like I said, I decided to edit it. So, I'm gonna just do the important bits. It's not gonna be like, it's gonna be a lot of the game, but not all the game, you know, just the important part. That's why I went to record that. Whether my voice is over it or not will be another thing. So I'm just going to leave it there for the time being. But they are good weapons, but I want to use something else because I've used those before. Okay, the reason it's raining is from the talisman. That's all it is. It's item discovery, and yeah, it rains. If I take it off, you lose your item discovery, and it's not raining. Yeah. Things we can't do at the moment. This is quite a long game to do now. Things they've added. There's a lot of quests like this. This will be done much later. Can't be done now. The Crucible Knights, as you can see here, it's Grand Lift of Rold, that one. Divine Tower of Kaled, that one, not this guy. We hunt them down. Deep Root Depths. Another one at Deep Root Depths. And then we get to fight this guy here, in here, which I've never done. Cambria, awaits you, this guy here. There's also a Death Knight, but the ones on the DLC, similar to this, which is no, so we can't go out there, we have to go out there on the main thing. So, what I'm going to do is, because we can't do too much, because we have to get the Dectus Medallions, but we'll get some heals, as I've been farming up that place for quite a while, but I want to keep it this as little to much beacon as possible, so but this game, it looks very, very nice. Not like now, but we take the talisman off, it completely go. The item drop rate, and be very, very, very red. Got a Death Knight Calv up there. We'll take it off in a minute. We can't go no further down here. You need the Dectus Medallions. If you started with one of the other classes, then yes, you come up this way. But this is the best possible class, believe me. Starting at the top here, there's no questions about it, you know. You're stronger. Let's see, I mean, see what way we're gonna sort of go with this game, because it's quite vanilla, but then it's changed a hell of a lot. So we've got a lot of things will be where they normally would be, but I think it'd be better to change our mount, because we have got Gaius as a downloadable. You have to go and pick him up from the thingy. So he's a little bit slower. Even though we don't need this, we're just gonna pick it up because it's there. It's free. Even though we're not doing guard counters, but you can do it with some weapons that you pick up. It's got like a parry system. So let's get rid of oh, we're still in night, that's why we had the difficulty, but not midnight, true midnight. Actually, I was gonna go and get Gaius. Because he's a bit slow, it's hard to get into. I was trying to get into some of the towers that you have to do a jump, and some of them they did. Some of the other steeds, they just launch you, you know, up into them, you know, into orbit, literally. So I'll do that now. Well, we've got some ruins because they ain't a lot. These cutscenes are all the new bosses they've added. You can replay them and whatnot, but you got bosses and then you got their bosses, you know. But I don't want to be doing sort of like showing Rodrigo to whatnot and all that lot, you know. It's just like showing a lot of the game, but not just like, you know, those bits like that. So we're just going to go up and get the steeds, which are about 1,000. I just might get Gaius, because I tried this yesterday, one of the Star Caller things. I needed a just to get a talisman slot, just a spell slot, and couldn't get it. Jumped a mile with the horses. So we have got Gaius because I've downloaded it. So he's a chunky boy, but he's a little bit slower. We haven't seen what's his name?
Greeting. I am circumstanced. Great champ. Perhaps you doing so. And you? Do you think it where I come from? Ah.
This is all vanilla sort of stuff. There's a lot has changed in this. I did play a lot of this, then I stopped playing it.
Very warm. What you it is, come back to me. I will take you.
Considering you can grab everything there, but this armor looks okay, but we will change it, so I will get rid of that as well. Oh, do you know, it's not going to hurt for the time being. Considering this has made this, having this light on this There is something here as well. Or it might be over the other side where you jump down and pick it up. This, we don't need this. I was just wondering if that's because it is naturally this colour in here. If you put the other talisman inside on discovery,
those all the more.
I've decided I'm off in so you may not if there's any. May the gold.
Alright. So let's get back up here. There's a weapon we can grab here that's quite good. Even though I think we're okay with our weapons, because they've changed a lot. These guys. How the game goes. Last time I remember, this weapon was quite handy, and I think it's already leveled up. This one down here. It's a poison weapon, because you come this way because you have to get the invitation from here, or you can go and get it naturally. But that's what you do. You have to do beat that's Godskin, the skinny version, and the other version, fatty there. But I think that, if I'm rightly, I picked up in here it's going in here. It's the bastard sword or the poison thing on it. I'm sure it was here. Because you have to come in. They've changed the whole area up there. It's all up round here. Like there, you come down here and whatnot. There's a new merchant up there. Actually, where was that? It might be this. There you go. No, it was. I knew we didn't have to look far for that. Because before you couldn't upgrade, you had to rely. I had to rely on that because they changed this class completely. But they've modded the whole area where we started this earlier. That's why I just come straight out there because it's too difficult. So that's. I think that's out of Dark Souls 2. There, I can't remember. Can go up. Can you go up from this way, or you can go down? There's a big steep thingy around here. You definitely come down this way, so you should be able to go up. Yeah, it's there. Oh no, you can't get up there. I don't think it's going to work. See, no. You can come down because it's part of a area there that oh, I wonder where this take America, if it's because there's a merchant up the top there. Yeah, here. So actually. No, it's nowhere near, is it? No, because you come. I thought you might be able to go. It's too steep. You can come down that way, but to go up this way, and ruins are up here. And yeah, so they can stay there. Oh, wait there. Invisible. It's mostly a bit too difficult to get up there because I know what is. Actually, we can. So we can see this. This guy's friendly. Oh, there's the painting guy. What do we have here then? Oh, Miranda's prayer. Interesting. It's a bit strange, this one.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them.
Okay, so we need that. 100%. 1,800. Cookbook. Got plenty of these. Most we need some boluses. They got these like trap thingy. They got sleep pots and all that, but they've created like these. They're similar to sleep pots, but leave those for the moment. Because this does go all the way up, but just wanted to highlight that bit there. Because there's still quite a little bit to do here. But I just want to try and keep these recordings a little bit short. See the power of the editing. So if it's only going to be any good. Just be quiet.
dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please assert it's a fair so I would. Then good day to you.
Those who live in all the more. Well, how did you... Well, I know very... Why don't I... Good work.
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place, the stolen Hallowbrand. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well, though I ask you deliver this message to the Roundtable home. I am Hark Round. We live in what right our Lord.
What I will say about this mod, there's loads of scavenger swords. Yeah, Black Flame. Just trying to get one here, trying to take down the guy here. We've picked up about 3. There's quite a lot. That just do their own thing. But this is a beast to take down. There you go, there's one, so that's about the 3rd or 4th. The other one we haven't picked up yet. I've picked it up on it's on another recording. It's quite good on its own. I just want to try and get this, graft this guy on down. We'll say one thing, because I'm doing a full playthrough of this. This is going to take a long time, because it's going to be edited. So, the whole game is humongous. And I want to try and keep as much as I can in. This is easily, it's got bleed. No, we got bled out by I'll tell I'll do. Because we haven't got enough for golden vat. We've only got that for physic. Is he healed? So it's only the graft this guy. Whoa! See what you've got. Just the same as he would have done in the other area. Okay, alright. Excuse me. Next part will be getting a Dectus Medallions, and because we can't get into Volcano Manor here, so I'm just gonna stop recording here while these guys with Royal Knights resolve. Try to buff me up. Okay, so this is the plan before we can move forward in any part of this game. That's going forward. Well, we can only go backwards. That's what happens when you start up here. And this is quite a hard area, that's where we left quite quickly. So this is a tree avatar. And I do know what he dropped. Unless they changed it, which I think is just ruin loss. So here is the Dectus Medallion. This would be a god skin, the skinny version. You have to beat him. Go through here, get the invitation, right? You have to go up, beat the bell bearing guy, right? Then you go down to here. Volcano Manor, just been there. Then, because that opens up the door, then you got to fight straight away with Godskin, the fat version, then you get the Dectus Medallion. That gets you to the bottom of here, and then the whole game opens up. So as I had this shield on to actually it's most that's a modded one, but it was just to heal up because we were taking a beating. So we have got something in our physique. So I think is it Deathblight or just Black Blade? Yeah. He's not hard, it's that. Right, the ancient amber's here, and the black flame score charcoal's here. So I'll do this in stages. So I've done this, recorded this before. So let's see what these are anyway. So we go through here. Otherwise, this is gonna take so long to do. Well, it will anyway. So we had that with Templi, yeah, vamp. See, this is weird. That's right. So you get ruins on attack, and that heals you. It's like the other one. Because this doesn't exist here. This, all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it there, and I'll just do this all in editing, because this is all modded along here. We're getting invasion, but I want to get up there and do this, or I just run through, and because this whole village has been done quite a while ago. This has been done. Not new here, but it's all the black flame. So considering there's an invasion up here, which wouldn't be a problem for us. So I want to go and get the next Dectus Medallion, because there's Millicent up here as well, which is all behind. So as soon as we see the skin, just well, you can creep behind him because you can cheese this guy. Yeah. So with all that, there is a few bits of items, buff items, like lumps of clumps of skin and whatnot. Plenty of black flame boys. We did change our armour through an invaded, which you get invaded about, I don't know, ain't beating the game. Well, I've been invaded about 20 times. Because you've got the Godskin and all these guys, I don't wanna. And because you can choose them as well, you can. Might be this one. These are pretty dim. Last time I come up here, Melissa was up here, and I just felt that was a bit strange. Because we got Gaius to bore him out. Yeah, same thing. Because he's right there. He's there because he's got a Dectus Medallion. So they do give you a weapon that you can get. Because this didn't used to be like this. You couldn't have no upgraded weapons. You couldn't go to the Roundtable's hold. So you would find weapons that were naturally upgraded. So change now. The poison though, which you can go and pick up from where we got to go to get the thingy, works a trait on him. But if Millicent's up here, where is he? There he is. So if I creep. Mind you, we are level 100, but this game doesn't hold your hand, believe me. No way. Not with 3 Elden beasts for Renala. I don't want to put the spoilers on it, but I do know what they've changed. Some extremely hot, and look, you got Millicent here. She will attack us.
My flesh writhes. It is a curse.
She did last time. Seems like that this happened as well in the other mod, Convergence mod. I'm gonna leave it because of all these guys. They're gonna end up killing her like that. Because there is quite a lot here. There's an invasion, just a load of black flame monks. So you get this black sort of like blur. I don't know what, I think it's just a buff. Yeah. So if I leave Melissa, I just want to see what happens with her, because Millennia is not where she should be. I wonder if Melissa died. So there should be an invasion. There's sort of like buffs that give you one, like a clump of skin. Yep, just not really worried about those. You can pick these up. This might be one here. No. It's a buff from Black Flame. So we have to go a different way. I want to get the invasion. So where was? Because yeah, there'd always be. So Melissa was up here somewhere. If she's gone, she's gone. But last time I remember she attacked me when I'd done this, because 6 months of owning this mod, and well, I did stream quite a bit of it, but even though whether I decide to edit out my voice or not, I'll leave a bit of explanation in, because it's gonna take a lot. The whole mod, we're talking every single boss, yeah. All the bosses they've done, I would put them at the hardest out of. It's a mod that I keep on forgetting, that's only got difficult mode on. So let's see if we get invaded. Because there is some stuff around here. It's like lumps of skin. Use it. It's got one use. You can buy it. If we don't get this invasion, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's usually normally comes from when we. I got it on the other character a couple of days ago. Here we go. This is the one. Yeah. Don't know where she's coming from, but this might be a bit easier. Yeah, there. So it's mad than the sheriff or something like that. So that was done. So yeah, wax covered slip. Now I haven't got a clue what that is. Rather than going across, there's another way. Which is the proper way to go. There's quite a bit more loot up there to pick up, but considering the game of this magnitude, then might want to be easy going down there. Even though we've seen the merchant, yeah. It's a bit tricky dicky. This is the merchant. We've already said that we don't think we need. Mind you, we got 51 ruins. Let's have a look. Alright, that. No. Wonder how long it would take. So I don't know with Melissa, I don't know. I mean, last time she attacked us up there. Whether they've changed it, I don't know. You do have to kill, what's his name up there? That guy to get the invitation. To beat Godskin Fatty. So if you don't know how you're gonna get into so we've already got one, they're always gonna shine. So there, it's basically the Volcano Manor invitation, but it comes from beating the ball bearing guy. So you might leave it here for a bit. As it is getting late, and this, how long is this recording? 20 minutes. Well, it's going to be a long one. That's all I'm going to say. Well, I'll do the best I can to edit this, because I want to get the full game, because I haven't seen the full game of this. I knew where it started getting hard, and I thought, okay, we're gonna have to change our strats. And that's when I decided to stop streaming it and thought, right, we're gonna edit this. And it's changed a lot since I started doing it. And I've played a lot of the other stuff they've got here, so we're gonna leave it here. And the next bit would just be getting the second Dectus Medallion. Yeah, there's a lot goes on there.